Welcome everyone. Once again, I am your captain and master of games for the evening. Who would care to recap what happened last session?
You know my press.
Let's have... Do you know what? Let's have I am do it. You there, bro?
Who?
Cuzrul?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Would you care to do last session's recap for us?
Yes, of course. Sorry.
That's
Let's see if I can go back and remember. So after a night's rest of with the centaur, we head towards our objective, and on the way there we meet a very heavily injured guard, missing eyeballs, and he doesn't give us much information, just that something is out there that attacked him and his crew, and he was left behind. As we go in further, we encounter a group of what are they called again? The bird people, but not the nice ones, the raven ones.
The king crew.
Yeah, the king crew. Thank you. We encounter a king crew after.
Wait,
what are they called?
That is now and forever their name, the Ken Crew.
Yep, the king crew. we encountered the king crew, and unfortunately, in the battle, due to uncontrollable circumstances, the guard had perished. He had ran away from us for no explained reason, and he had perished to the king crew. And after the battle, we decided to have a rest nearby the battle site, and we noticed that the body is now missing. After observing the body, I noticed a glass shard nearby the body. I did not pick it up, and instead waited till the morning, once everyone has awoken, when we then hear a child's laughter.
Mm-hmm. You awoke and you heard the child laughter. Oh yeah, and you saw the glass shard, of course. Yes, I remember now. So, and that is indeed where we left off. Did I get you guys to look through the glass shard? Did you guys look through it?
No, I didn't touch it. I left it on the floor.
Is that where it's staying?
I hope so.
Well, I'm asking the party. Is anyone wanting to pick this up?
Can we look through it on the ground?
I think when we left, Ken Crew was guarding the shard, and I was guarding the camp, but staying in line of sight. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was asleep.
Yeah. So it was when the morning was coming round, and you was all sort of reawakening and gathering yourselves. As you one by one come together for your morning preparations.
Anyone else notice that the body's gone missing?
What?
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, or if this is brand new information to you.
Yeah, I noticed the body was missing. Also, there's a glass shard on there, but I don't really trust it. Does anyone else want to pick it up?
I don't think anyone should pick it up, because we've already learnt our lessons from touching stuff.
You don't want to add another cursed object to your collection?
No, I
I don't
don't.
know, man. I don't know. Do we feel any kind of negativity from the shards?
I'll cast Identify on it, not a problem, but I ain't fucking touching it because
You can
Dave's
cast,
mean.
but I think you actually have to touch it to cast Identify. I think it is in the wording.
Oh, so is that a fucking catch-22 then? Fucking nice. Alright, you know what? I take it and I look in it. Fuck it. I'm going for it.
I'll identify it if you really want.
Nah, it's alright. You already took one for the team when you pick up the
As
team ball.
you pick up the glass,
Do you have the strength to pick up the glass?
it's a shard.
maybe not.
About, the shard is about an inch.
Alright,
It
DM,
is
can
tiny.
I look into it before touching it?
You can.
Alright.
As
Do
you
I
look
see
into
anything?
it, can you make me a perception check?
Sure.
We did take a full rest, so I get my stuff back, right?
Yes. On A22, as you look through this shard, you can see there are a fair few dolls littered around, and this shard of glass appears to be in the corner of some kind of room, and it looks like there's like a small little table with a couple of chairs around it.
Alright. Well, wouldn't it be the room in the castle from the Baron's daughter? Very
Would
good.
your character know that? Because I don't think your character saw the mirror. We as players might know it, but I don't think your character would.
No, I did, but I did
You
saw the room and the
yeah.
dolls.
It does not.
Oh,
Look
okay.
like, it does not look like her room. This is of all wooden construction.
Oh, it's made of wood. I'm sure it's harmless.
Would you look at that?
I mean, we just got an artifact that allows us to look into the random room in the Baron's house. Do we need to carry on to that?
Who says it's in the Baron's house?
Well, I would have assumed that it would be the room of the small girl with the doll and all
It's
of that.
not. It's not the same room.
Fuck.
Is that music purposeful?
It's not what? Sorry.
Do you hear music?
I do.
The music is on.
Nothing.
Turn up, I didn't even hear it.
Ooh, important dice. Forgot about those. Solid.
Wait, let me clarify. So, in the glass shard, looking into the glass shard, I see like a room.
Yes, it is a wooden room.
Okay.
Like almost like in a wooden cabin. In the middle.
For like
of
a
the
minute, I thought
room,
there was just
there
a
is
room.
little round table, again made of wood, nicely carpented, and you can see dotted around the room are various little, almost porcelain-looking dolls.
The sound makes me think of like a haunted ship.
Yeah.
I'll ritually cast Identify on it. Just see if I
I
get
feel
any-
like this is like some sort of magic mirror, and if we put it back on the original piece, maybe we'll get something cool.
I mean, I do know Mage Hand. I don't know if I can hold on to that shard until we find the thing.
Oh yeah, especially like recasting Mage Hand over and over again might take a toll.
Identify.
So
Dun dun dun.
an identify will tell you that this is some kind of portal shard. A very, very rare and unique piece of arcane architecture.
Alright, I'm going to
It does
use
not.
my feet.
Hold on. It does not. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now.
cursed?
No. So you can look in it both ways. It's not cursed.
Okay. I use a barbarian hand and I pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up.
So can I see if there's anyone in there? No.
Does not appear to be anyone in there at the moment.
Cool. What should I do with it, guys? I don't really.
Well, it doesn't seem to be harmful in any way, so how about you hold on to it for now?
Okay.
mean,
I shall
we
put
do
it in
go-
my bag.
We go in the city anyway, so unless it comes along at being useful in any way, we can maybe find someone to tell us more about it. But I do vividly recall that prior to tonight, I felt many, let's just say, presence around us, and I would assume that the undead one would be of the malevolent kind. So perhaps we should get going.
I agree.
I agree in moving because I still don't want to have a diet of just cheese.
Of course.
It's just cheese.
Cheese, Gromit. We need cheese.
On then.
So, as you guys continue walking,
Oh, what is that?
what is what?
Rustling. Yeah, that.
That was me, momentarily and briefly.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. So, as you move down the pathway, just off in the distance, you can see a little ways off the road appears to be some kind of structure that is quite overgrown. It appears to be sort of broken down to ruin almost.
We approach.
You can approach.
Whoops.
Is everyone going, or is it just you?
I'm the only one who's moved on my map.
I'll go. There's a map.
I was about to say, there's a map. Have I opened a map? I think that might just be the map that you were on previously. Yeah, that's just the map you were on previously.
So, is there a new map?
There is a new map. It is just coming. That one be that. One can be like that. And that one can be like that. That'll do. So let's drop you all onto the new map. 1, 2, 3. There's your owl. Damon. I think I've got everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're all on that. So, as you approach this structure, can I get some perception checks, please?
Map is very, very grey.
Grey.
It's really a good idea to go off the beaten track.
There we go.
More low rolls for me.
So I'll make sure, Phelan, that you get dragged off tonight. I know you missed out on that last week.
It doesn't have to be an every week occurrence. I mean, it feels like it, but...
Did you want to roll as well? Because roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh, hell yeah.
I see only darkness. I mean,
this
in-game-
place looks ruined. We can leave now.
So, Phelan?
This is where the undead are.
Phelan, Jean, Eldrin, and Kuzrul. As you approach these ruins, you notice that there are ingresses in the stone. Someone's carved something into the stone. For those slightly more perceptive, so Kuzrul and Jean, you'll be able to make out that one of the carvings looks somewhat like a baboon.
Okay. First of all, I just want to be sure. Is it normal if I just see pitch black on the map right now?
You shouldn't just see pitch black on the map. Is everyone else having issues with it?
No.
To see the map.
Mine took a minute, but I can see the map now.
Do your token?
No, I don't see any token. I just see black.
That
And
might be-
Try scrolling out. Try scrolling out a little bit.
Hold on. No, that's on me. Bear with me, Jean. No, your token is on the field.
Isn't there a way to, through the character sheet, to like locate your token? That might work.
Hold on, I'm just trying to...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's because we obviously re-imported your character sheet. That's what it was. There you go.
Alright,
So, you guys can see up against this wall here is where the carving of a baboon appears. I
Alright.
will accept either a nature or religion check
Okay.
from whoever wishes to... Well, from either Jean or Kuzrul, as you are the guys that can make this out.
I still help them without a bardic inspiration. Can I still be helpful?
Sorry, my
If they
luck was
ask for it.
intelligence.
And never
Oh,
mind.
I'm
I
not
don't
rolling
think I
it.
need
No, I'm
to.
good. I don't need that.
Jean. On a 20 religion check, there are many people over the years that have spoken about the wisdom that the baboon represents, and quite often in old texts, the baboon will be referred to as a storyteller.
Right. So... Right, that's
Bad
interesting.
Sorry, John.
Okay, I'm going to keep that for myself as for now. I just gather some information from what I see on the wall. It doesn't seem to be, for Jean, vital to share it right now, so this bit of lore is going to stay in my mind for the minute as I am going to progress slightly.
Can I carve in the wall?
Sorry?
Can I carve into the wall?
If you really want to, with a sharp implement.
Okay. I just want to carve Kuzral was here.
Sure. You deface some ancient ruins. It's all good.
I think you misspelled your name.
I think so.
I think
haven't read it in a while.
It's a K or is it a C?
What's the difference?
One is
Exactly.
cool, the other isn't.
I'm gonna put a K because it's easier to carve a K than a C.
Carving starts with a K anyway. K, I'm ready.
Okay.
Dave, I would like to ritually cast Augury.
Augury, would you like to read the spell to me? Just to remind me, please.
And me.
Blah 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 blah. By employing a divining tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. DM chooses from the following possible omens: Wheel for good results, Woe for bad results, Wheel and Woe for both good and bad results, and nothing for results that aren't particularly good or bad. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as this casting of additional spells or loss of gain or a companion. That'll do. I would like to know if
There are bad omens amongst us.
exploring these ruins would be good for us.
You get
Does the road lead north?
You get the Wheel and Woe.
Does our main objective lead north?
No, your main.
Or-
So you are north of the path right now. You've travelled off the pathway a little bit to come and explore these ruins.
So, guys, I've consulted my journal, and there could be some good stuff in here, but there could also be some bad stuff. I'll be here all week if you would like me to read your futures.
Would like to go press on.
Should we expect resistances? You mean actual threats?
I mean, I'm not. I'm not psychic. I got some good omens and some iffy omens, so.
Man, we're in trouble.
Alright.
Hey man, you know, big wins means big risks.
Clues roll. I seem to recall that you kept from our lovely hero, the eyeless guard, his short sword, right?
Yep.
Well, I happen to maybe be able to use it a bit better now that I have gathered enough combat experience and still level 4. Would you be okay if I would take it and carry it and use it in combat from now on?
What you got to offer?
Well, more damage from the team.
Okay. Sure.
Does that include my bad puns?
No, I like your puns. I don't think your puns are bad at all.
Does that protect the GM from his bad puns?
Doesn't have protection.
Does the GM have the short sword? I don't think so. So.
I mean, the GM can take the short sword.
Here you go. How do I give him
Big
a short
Hamp on the
sword?
side is swinging around this little dagger.
Who's it transferring to who?
My short sword to Jean.
Yep, I can do that. Not a problem. No problem. Inventory. One short sword to Jean. You should now have a short sword in your pack, and you do not. And the short sword has not left Kulzrog's pack. Let's try that again.
So question. there's a short sword and there's a long sword. So is just a sword a medium sword? They just didn't feel the need to name it a medium sword?
I like to think of it as average sword that does a lot of that works.
No, I think the medium sword is called a bastard sword.
Average
Actually,
sword with very good
actually,
personality.
Jean is correct. A normal, like...
But that myth was busted.
Right, anyway. Moving on.
Interesting. Thanks for sharing.
Thalen, as you come round the corner, can you make me a history check, please?
My disadvantage this day.
Are you disadvantaged this day? Make me a fate roll.
Why would you be at disadvantage anyway?
The voices...
Orb.
The voices today are silent.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. As you come up into these ruins, you get to where you are and you sort of take a look around and you suddenly freeze. As you suddenly see a large stone statue, unlike the environment around you, is not ruined. In fact, it looks rather immaculate. More to this, it looks very, very familiar to you, Eldrin. Can you make me a perception check to see if you can confirm what you think you know?
At the golem starting up?
No. On a 10, you start looking for one particular artifact on this golem. And indeed, you find it. A simple star ingressed in its chest. The symbol of the High Inquisitors of Yavara.
This would be our bad omen, peeps.
It's just a star.
Yeah, maybe it's a good omen. Maybe it's expensive.
Wait, is it just one star for like number one, or is it go up from there? It's like 5 stars better.
I've not been completely truthful with you guys, my fellow companions. I am currently on the run, shall we say.
Know the feeling.
What?
In Yavara, where I am from, magic is pretty much forbidden. And there are the group called the Inquisitors, who actively hunt down known magic users and even potential magical children, and they slaughter them. I've had run-ins with their higher ups, barely escaped with my lives. They have these creatures known as anti-magic golem that they use to hunt down wizards and warlocks and everything else slightly magical. That symbol.
These golem rely on magic, though?
Don't know the science.
Can we get back on the road then and evade this confrontation?
I mean, do you think
Sometimes
that's
you can't run. We don't
you
want
think
this thing at
that-
our back.
Is this a fucking statue, or are you positive that this thing is actually an Inquisition golem?
I don't know, Dave. Am I sure?
You are 100% certain.
Does it know that we're here?
I mean, it hasn't moved yet, so I would assume he's kind of asleep, but
So then we can run. And live to fight another day.
David, real quick, since it's a new day, you probably want to remove the bardic inspiration off a bunch of people because I think
Oh, yeah.
it only lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like Junga, myself, and Cruzo all have it.
Yeah, just sorting it out now.
You know what? I am tired of running.
Just have low stamina anyway.
I mean, I understand the feeling, but if we were to come across some Inquisitors, I would be hands down on your side, but this is just an animated pile of rock that's basically used as a weapon, if this is indeed a golem. Is there any point to force it in combat mode? Can't we just like walk on the side, the left? There is some kind of a wall and maybe a room we could check out, go the long way. I mean, this is a massive thing. If it's not guarding a direct source of riches or knowledge, I mean, why even bother?
Isn't it common sense to put a guard in front of treasure? So more than likely, he is the direction we need to go. Or it.
It is literally backed up in a corner, so unless you see a chest,
Maybe
Are
we
you
don't
turning
attack
into a
them.
rat?
I'll let
I mean, I'm going to rat out my comrades.
So aren't we supposed to be on a time?
Curious what this thing is right here. It looks like a pressure plate or something, from my view.
No, it's just a bit more rubble.
There's like a blue square under it.
Yeah, it's just rubble. Just like ancient
Blue
marbling.
square rubble.
It does look like he is. No, there's definitely a pathway to its south.
Can I check the mirror in my bag, see if anything changed?
No, nothing's changed.
Cool.
the path on the left is clear. I see nothing or no one, so...
I'm willing to
don't
bet
believe-
if... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that I don't believe there is anything worth of our attention right there, so maybe just avoid all them.
I was thinking Kurzul could, if
Sorry.
it's a magic hunter, perhaps someone who doesn't use magic could get closer to examine around it to see if it is actually guarding something.
You know what? That's some good thinking.
Eldrin, can you make me a perception check, please? And Jean, before you move from where you were. No, this room is empty.
But I'll go examine it. The statue.
Mm-hmm.
I'd suggest that whether you hate or love my voice, it might be a good idea to stay kind of line of sight of each other.
Hmm.
Making sure we're alone.
Do I see anything?
Kuzrul, can you make me an investigation check, please?
Okay.
13. You look this thing over, and you can see there is something caught, like underneath its arm. So where it's kind of standing with like its hands together, almost in the prayer position. It stood right up straight, just underneath its arm. Looks like something is jammed.
Oh.
Piece of paper or something.
Eldrin, I noticed something under his arm. You think there's you may maybe know something about this?
Grab it. Don't have Eldrin come over there. Oh!
I'll grab the piece of paper.
You pulling it out from the golem, yeah?
Yeah.
Expect that you can without ripping the paper.
As soon as that piece of paper is removed, one of its hands comes down towards you, Eldrin, missing you.
Oh, I think it's alive now. At least we have that on paper.
And can everyone roll initiative, please?
Jesus.
As you look at the piece of paper, Eldrin, written on the piece of paper is "Do not remove."
Yeah, that checks out.
It's like a typical workplace hazard.
So, as we will go to the top of the round, Kuzrul. It is your turn, my friend.
Okay. Can I ask how large is this tower? Or this statue?
The thing is about 10 foot tall.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to rage. And I should... Am I able to grapple it?
You can try.
Okay. Let's see.
Am I allowed to, even though it's not my turn, am I allowed to say things in character to another character?
If you wish to.
Yeah. Is it possible to knock it down so we don't know how good it is at getting back up?
Okay. Oh,
Is
we
that
long rested,
music
so my
again?
rage should be... I should have all my rages, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to rage using... Let's see, I'll do the form of the beast tail.
Okay.
Whoops, ignore that. Yeah. And you know what? That's I shall go sort of behind it if I'm able to. No, I think that's just a wall there. I'm gonna shove it down.
Was that an
On-
attack?
No, that roll. Yeah, I'm still figuring out how this works.
Oh, yeah. So, form of the beast's tail. Sorry, I forgot. I have actually used this. So, first thing is, when you get attacked, form of the beast's tail, you grow a lash instrument which deals 1d8 piercing damage on a hit and has the reach property. If a creature you can see within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack roll, you can use your reaction, swipe your tail, roll a d8, applying the bonus to your AC.
Okay.
Hey, Goliaths have tails?
Form of the beast
This one does.
Form of the beast does.
Okay. Can I push it onto the ground?
You can try. Make me an athletics check.
Push its leg!
With advantage?
Yes, because you are raged. You knock it over.
Yes.
Comes prone.
And I think that's all I have
Yes.
for actions. Yeah, so I end my turn.
It stands up.
Oh!
That didn't go quite as anticipated.
I'm just bullying him now.
Fair, I didn't know it's like its dexterity or how well it could move its arms around depending on how it fell.
That's the other thing it's got as well. I forgot about that.
Its melee range or its actual size?
No, that's an aura. But it's.
I would know what this is, correct?
You do know what this is. He's gonna go 5, 10. Oh.
Are walls to the north of him? How was he able to get around Eldrin?
There's enough room for him to get past there. 5, 10, 15.
Didn't he use his move to get up?
Yes, he did. So he's only got 15 foot of movement.
And if I remember correctly,
My push is somewhat helpful.
Artemis is no longer there.
That would also be correct because he is a magical familiar and would disappear. You guys see this giant thing lift his hands as he clashes them together, and you see like this yellow aura emanate, almost washing off of him. Eldrin succeeded, Jean, you failed, and Kuzrul succeeded. So, you are, Jean, unable to cast spells for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn to end the effect early. Any magical effects on creatures in the area, such as shield or mage armor, are temporarily dispelled for 1 minute.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration counts magical.
I would say so, yes.
But it's also stirring the hearts of people. It's an emotion.
Magically.
What about cantrips? Can I cast cantrips?
Nope. They are a spell.
Right.
Cast into it, I believe.
Thalen. Sorry.
There's no way of me knowing how it's doing these abilities, right?
I'm sure I've given you a shout by now. Anti-magic field!
like, I presume it would be Arcana or something to determine what if it's something that the golem has that is casting this field, or is it like part of the whole, like a gem or something inside of it that it's casting the field?
I mean,
would I be able to discern that?
You would need an investigation check on that, and you would need to be close enough to investigate it.
Which would probably be within the field, right?
It would be on top of it. Like literally,
Like-
you would have to crack this thing open and work out how it works. It would be more of an artificer's task than a bard's task, but I mean, you're welcome to try.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try. This is gonna be fun. So the smaller field, the 10, anything in there it automatically loses magical effects, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And it's immune to any magical effect going into it.
Yes. If you cast a spell into the field, it will automatically dissipate.
I presume that also applies to Vicious Mockery, because it's a spell more than just...
You can you can target the golem with spells, and it won't be dispelled. But if you were to cast like Firebolt into it, as the Firebolt hits the anti-magic field, it would disappear before it hit the target.
But targeting the golem with the mockery means it won't be automatically dispelled?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm just going to double check I got this correct, because I know someone will have words with me if I have not.
I worded it where it could still be hit by spells, but anything within the aura is not able to be cast. That's how I meant it.
Okay, then yeah,
which is why I gave it. Well, I don't want to spoil that.
It makes sense why it has that then, because I was thinking, hang on a minute. But yes, you can target it with spells and cast into its aura then. Sorry.
Okay.
And yes, as you probably guessed by now, this was one of the Inspiration Weekly creatures.
Oh.
So if this thing kills any of you, it's not me you have to blame, it's Axe.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go with the tried and true. I mean, I'm a support. Tried and true Bane.
Okay. Fails. Hang on. Does it fail? Does it fail? Yeah, unfortunately that still hits, and he does fail the save. That's saddening.
Not for me. I'm going to double check how far Bane can be. So I'm gonna probably stick to its max range. Is there any cover to the north of me? I want to stay within 30 feet of him, but like maybe move behind cover.
Nearest cover's there. It is a ruin, so you can, in theory, jump over the wall.
Okay.
These walls are about.
But that would be. I have to stay within 30 feet of him, though, unless it doesn't matter. You know, the casting of it matters for the 30 feet, but not.
Is it concentration?
It's concentration.
Then normally you have to stay within range.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I wanted to stay at max range if he moves away from me, it would break the concentration, right?
Doesn't actually say you have to stay within range.
Yeah, I figured it's just the casting of it, but not necessarily the...
I would agree.
Yeah. All right. So I will retreat to over here, I guess, because I want cover from him and distance.
Sure.
And as a bonus action, I think I can still do this. Let's see who's next. Jean or Janga?
Do what? Sorry.
I was just debating on who to give Bardic Inspiration to. Because you've been silenced, so maybe better to give it to Jonga.
Yeah,
I think I'll do.
I mean, I have multiple attacks. If I fail one, it's alright.
Okay, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Zhanga as my bonus action.
Okie dokies. Zhanga.
I guess I will rage. See here. What's the
Oh,
point
it's
of
not.
raging?
Wait, Jean skipped his turn?
Did it? Oh, what did it skip
Yeah, you
Jean
skipped Jean.
to? Jean, sorry.
Yeah.
It's your turn. And
Alright.
it wouldn't affect your rage.
Okay.
So I'm going to go this way. And since I'm not going to cast anything, I'm just going to smack the guy. This is my first weapon. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit.
Then. Yeesh. I'm going to reroll that damage with Piercer. Wow, alright.
That's
And
some
then I'm going to.
impressive reroll.
Alone.
So 24 so hits out as well. That's the short sword. Wow,
Wow.
alright. So
Wow.
that's
5
You're
damage.
like-
What if I did 5 instead?
so that's still that, and I'm going to hit him as well with the swarm. So that's 15, and then I have the favorite foe, which is 1 for a total of
Ow.
16 points of damage.
Total of 16, yeah? Cool.
Yes. Well, that's some really shitty rolls there.
So, just before we carry on, I need to step away for a moment, so we are going to take a break now, and I will be right back as quickly as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'll let
Oh,
you,
Jean, sorry.
I will let you all give your thanks to Ashos for his contribution to tonight's session.
Whoa.
Thanks.
This thing's mean, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I don't
That's alright. We're back, we are back. So... what are we doing? Zhonga is moving up. Zhonga has raged. I'm assuming Zhonga wants to make an attack.
I just wanted to conclude my turn by doing the check for casting spells again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Since
sure.
I don't know what to roll exactly.
It's a con save, I believe. That would be a fail. So, Zhonga, it's your turn. You've moved, you've raged. You there, Bora?
Here.
Awesome.
Yeah, just a little bit of a glitch there with my audio, but I'm reckless and I'm swinging.
Cool. It's always good fun. That is
And
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do you get... I think you get your second attack at level 5, don't you? Yeah.
It does have a bardic inspiration.
Oh, you do, don't you? You have a bardic inspiration to use, if you want to use it. It's a d6.
Yes, I do. D6. Let's use it. Yeah.
That will hit.
Huge. Oh, that was so close to a 1.
Yeah, it was.
Dave, may I ask a question? Because I
No.
don't want to be meta. Does it look like these physical attacks are doing the intended amount of damage?
From me, I've put something in the wrong section. But yes, it does.
I wave my hand where Artemis once was. I feel a little pang of grief in my heart. And then I disengage and run like a coward.
So you're running. I'm gonna keep Artemis token though with you.
Can't do anything else as a bonus. That'll be me.
All right.
Cause roll. Ooh. Did someone drop Combo Cool? No, I know what it is. It's alright.
Let me grapple the statue.
Sure, make an athletics check.
Bruh.
This thing is rolling terribly. It's grappled by you.
Yeah. All in a day's work. All right, that's it. I had my turn.
Sure.
Oh, you just wanted a hug.
Yeah, it's been cold these nights. It's still cold.
Its rolls are probably not. Doesn't help that it has Bane on it.
I forgot about the Bane as well. But actually, with the grapple, Bane doesn't actually do anything. I don't think.
Oh, okay. But when it does,
You'll see it coming.
Well,
When
it'll be
does
the
it?
bane of his existence.
Kuzrul, as you are face hugging this thing, it is going to try and smack you in the face.
Mhm. Is that? Can I roll for my my tail thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll a d8.
Oh!
Oh, huge. That's fine. So that's your reaction. How long is that for the full turn? I need to double check this because I haven't played this type of barbarian for a long, long time. Where is it? Where is it? Or did it apply it? Hold on. Oh no, it did apply it. It already applied it.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah, because if
Oh,
on
I
the thing
see.
it says, yeah, so it had already applied it automatically, unfortunately, which means it is still a
Okay.
hit.
Oh, shucks.
So,
Wait, what? Okay.
6 points of damage. Because you are raging.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 22, which will also hit. And do another 6 points of damage. But it is still grappled by you.
Wait, should it say that my my AC is higher on my character sheet with the tail thing?
The tail thing only applies once. It's not a permanent
Okay.
application for the turn. That's what I was checking. Phelan, it is your turn.
Let's see here. Using whispers to make the statue run away from me.
Using dissonant whispers.
No, I'm joking, but it's just the
I was gonna
thought
say,
of
I don't
the
think he
big statue
can.
running. It's like, shit, I need to get away from this bard. It's like, can the golem even understand me? I don't know. I'm quickly deciding I don't have a lot versus a golem, you know? So I'm being between a rock and a hard place here.
And you're concentrating on Bane, right?
Yeah, so I can't do much on that. I guess I'll just do Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
So that means apply the damage? When he fails?
Yes.
Okay. Oi! Take nothing for granted, you hear?
It does not seem to care.
You still
Jean.
take the other effect from Vicious Mockery, or
So applies a disadvantage or something.
That yeah, it will still
Next
take
attack roll.
Yeah, it will still take the disadvantage, which it's got anyway because of being grappled.
Yeah, it doesn't take any damage from Fuss Psychic, I imagine.
I'm just going to roll my attacks. So I assume 22 hit. So that will be
20 will hit.
yeah. No,
Ooh, that's a nice disadvantage with Bane and Vicious Mockery on him. Nice
Nice.
D8.
A nice
I'm
3
going
points
to
of damage.
reroll that damage. Fucking hell! Like, damn.
Oh my god, what is going on?
I mean, you are talking a rock body. You're not expecting to do much damage, right?
17 is a hit.
So that's a solid 9.
No,
And
nice.
then I have the swarm. Fuck. And then favorite foe. 4, 5, 6, 7, so 7, 22. It's a total of 22 damage, please.
Okay. So that's... It does appear like your attacks, even as a party, aren't quite doing as much as you would have hoped.
I did ask that earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so. I'm hitting a stone wall with needles, so...
Yep. 14 is a miss.
Do I have bardic inspiration, or did I use it up?
You used it last turn. I don't know if Thalen gave it to you again.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Cool. Eldrin.
So the reckless only work.
Oh, were you recklessing? You need to remember to hit the reckless button. So roll the attack again.
Okay.
Then I'll apply the reckless to your sheet. Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, every time you want to go reckless, you need to hit that reckless effect.
Okay.
Eldrin, it's your turn.
I'm at a little lost without Artemis's aid, so I'm attempting. I don't think I've ever done an attack without Artemis before. Here it goes. Orbis Chromatica.
That's a hit.
So,
But it is going to use its reaction. As you start casting your spell, you see its eyes glow and just fire towards your hands as you feel your hands just go numb for a brief second.
You save on that. I like to put a save in there.
Might be a save on it. Double check. Yes, it's a DC 14 con save, so I will roll that. Oh. You succeeded, so your spell goes off. Oh.
Almost like I created this fucking monster.
creature versus creator, that's such modern, I don't show you the very...
Oui. This is going to be cold, damn it.
And indeed,
That
you
was
do
cocked.
13. Oh, it should be 6 damage.
Yeah. Fucking anti-magic golem bullshit.
It's Artemis's. Oh no! Wait a minute. Control.
All right. Let's see.
son of
I'm
a
just
bitch.
gonna. I'm gonna just do
No worries.
a basic attack with my great axe. Hold up. I have to roll for attack.
That's a miss.
Wait, is it?
You don't have
Never.
any modifiers?
I'm checking that right now. No, I don't. That's a miss.
And you are
Okay.
still grappling it, so.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess that's it for my turn.
Sure. Its turn. It is going to turn around to you, Cosrul, once more. And.
For him, it's a turn while it's still being hugged by him.
Yeah, he just wants to face me while I do it now. He's
I'll
getting intimate.
double-check
You want to
the-
return the hug?
Yeah, eye contact is very important in times like this.
Can't suplex it like a train.
No.
Okay, so grapple apparently doesn't actually give it disadvantage.
No, it doesn't, no. I think that's what the grappler feat is for.
Yeah. So, one attack is a hit. Are you going to use your tail?
Even with the Bane and the Vicious
the
Mockery on it?
as well. I forgot about the Vicious Mockery. So its first attack will be, I believe, a fail when it decides to load it. Oh no, 15 hits. Are you going to use your reaction, your tail?
Yeah.
You're going to add it. Okay, throw the d8. I'm sure that'll boost your AC over. Yeah, it will. 100%.
Wow, that's a bit overkill.
I need to read the wording on this ability as well, because I don't know if it's until the end of the round.
Or just that.
The Vicious Mockery, it just says the next attack roll.
Something different.
Okay.
My tail.
Causing the attack to miss you. Yeah, it is just.
Sorry, I got the tail end of that.
It is just the once, so it can
Okay.
stab at you again. And miss.
Woo!
Phelan. This thing is not doing its job very well.
Don't have anything really good to use against this thing besides Bane.
You got your Bane on it, you got your Vicious Mockery.
If you're aiming for damage, you
Well, the Vicious Mockery would have fallen off on his turn, so I have to reapply it.
might just want to buff Jonga over there.
You could cast Invisibility on it.
Why?
No, I
Why
mean
not?
just to give you,
I was just telling you could.
the inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that on Shanga. I mean, but Bardic Inspiration is a bonus. Okay, those are just checks. I mean, part of me wants to stay as far away from this thing as possible to not negate what I'm doing.
A short bow. Fire the short bow at it.
I'm shooting at a rock?
You still do damage to it.
I mean, I'm stabbing him.
I do as much
Yeah,
damage
I
as
don't know
I
why
do with my Vicious Mockery. I
don't know why you're surprised. You're just talking to it. Maybe start.
I mean,
You're gonna get it.
did not
Yeah,
do
but
anything.
the disadvantage helps to a degree, you know.
The Vicious
I play the
Mockery-
bard to talk, not to go pew pew.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, you perhaps can just
He's talking about your mom. Shoot at him.
pick up a rock from the ground and do an improvised throwing thingy, and you just throw a rock. Go full ape.
Okay, I'm just verifying. Yeah, the problem with the whispers is him moving, but he can't move, so
Yeah.
it would do more
yeah.
damage.
He's not going nowhere.
Is it possible to verify if this golem has an intelligence of 4 or less?
It's very, very hard to tell.
And I remind you, Phelan, that you cast Vicious Mockery on it for no damage.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But it's fine. I'll just use my bow for the attack. The other thing helped though. The Vicious Mockery effect helped. Yeah, sadly I don't have anything that ups damage yet. Okay. Guess I'll go pew pew for my main action. But I thought I still had him targeted.
You do, and that is
'Cause-
a miss.
Okay. I mean, so more than likely Jonga is one of our heavier hitters right now. being physical. So yeah, I will
That's fine.
make sure I'm targeting him
You're gonna give him
and
six.
give another of my inspirations. So that means three left.
Okie dokies.
It should have applied to him. So, and then ending my turn. Oops, don't target that.
Jean-Louis.
I still think the vicious mockery was more helpful.
I mean, let's just get on with it.
That's a hit.
Right. Right.
You are hitting stone. It seems
Oh, yeah.
to be doing things. That is also
Oh,
a
yeah.
hit.
Okay.
You don't want to re-roll that 5.
Yeah, I was going to check the rest, but as of now, I'm just going to roll. No, I'm going to keep it as it is. For a total of 19 plus 8.
Sure. It is in the red. Jonga.
Let's swing. No, actually, no. Let's hit reckless. Where did I put it? And rage is still going. Is rage still going?
Your rage is still going.
Okay.
Provided you hit something or something hits you, you keep your rage.
Come on. That was exciting.
Yeah, Dave, I forgot to fucking write in the backstory about
Oh, I didn't.
visitors.
Doesn't matter.
That's alright. Sorry, Bora?
I didn't use the inspiration.
Oh, that's okay. You keep it for next round.
Okay.
Yeah, last 10 minutes.
It's your go, Aldrin.
Right. I'm not gonna do a lot, but I need to do something. Yeah, another Orbis Chromatica. Would you like a con save?
I would, please. That's
Ooh.
a save.
I think roll to attack. Swing, bada, 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 bada. Ah, you son of a bitch. Ah, point dice. I'm gonna switch that out for a 15.
You sure you don't want to switch out for a 4?
No, I'm very sure.
Okay, that's a hit. Seven points of damage. 7 points of damage. Cause roll.
All right. Time to swing at this thing.
Round 4. Fight.
Wait, hold up.
It is round 4 of the combat.
How do I target again?
Control left click.
Yes.
Thank you.
You are currently already. Oh, you were already targeting.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I'll put it back.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a basic great axe swing.
Yep.
Oh!
I would say the same thing but basic, but
It was basic to me.
Mm.
Not to brag or anything. Okay, and then. Are you serious?
Yep.
All right.
Checks. Because pretty much every single time it's taken damage, it's taken either 5, 6, or 7 damage this round, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
apart from John. John likes to.
John was most of the 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
More damage than I did.
I think that's all. I end my turn.
It is its turn. It is going to. Yeah, can't get anywhere near Thalen or Eldrin because it's grappled. Well,
Yeah, go ahead and try.
it's going to keep trying to hit you.
Do it.
Oh!
Natural 20.
Words can't. Cutting words can't remove a crit.
Whoa,
right?
whoa! Point dice.
You've already used your reaction.
That's not a reaction.
Oh, important dice is just. I'm going to change that. Yeah. Second attack
Thanks, Magic Man.
was almost a crit again.
Can I use Stone's Endurance to reduce the damage?
Yes, it's a D12 reduction.
Okay. Wow.
Reduce it from 6 to 4 points of damage.
I think I'll use cutting words on that damage. So that brings me to 2.
Reduce by another
Better
3.
nothing.
Oh yeah.
So you took 1 point of damage from that attack. You guys really love screwing with this thing. I might just have
These
to.
things have been hunting me across fucking countries. It's about time I got my own back.
You could say there's a bit of a statute of limitations going on.
Yeah, I'm definitely outside Yavara's jurisdiction here.
I don't have anything witty to say. I just fuck you. Stabs you.
I mean, but you have a great axe to swing.
Yeah. Fuck you with my great axe.
Thalen, it's your turn.
Oh yeah. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm done with this. With my turn.
I guess I mean, part of me wants to still do the mockery, though he gets the negative, but I need to do damage. Would help if I targeted him, but I probably rolled too low. 14 to hit?
It is a miss.
Okay, well that works out. I'm going to save my Bardic Inspiration for now.
Okay.
I only have 2 left anyway.
Let's go. This one first. Fuck. Then this one.
Is a hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm going to re-roll this one. And that.
Ooh,
So 14 total.
okay. Younger Beyond.
Reckless swings, misses, cries.
I mean, do you still have the inspiration?
Bardic Inspiration?
Oh yeah, I do. I don't think it'll help, but yeah.
Hey, it came from me.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You'll knock it
great.
before you try it.
Wipe away your tears.
Swing.
Bada bada.
Take a nice little chunk out of it. It is your turn, Aldrin.
How messed up is he? He's looking quite rough, right?
He looks like a small breeze could push him over.
Just a small breeze.
That blows.
Alright, let's do magic missiles. Is he going to counter me?
He is.
Oh, that's not going to work.
You go to fire off your missiles, and as they leave your hand, you see his eyes light up, and just darts each one of them.
You look at me, I'm a magic golem.
Of your creation. You have yourself to blame for this.
All right,
I didn't know this just wasn't here.
time to use my favorite spell. I try to swing my great axe.
Here's a miss.
Ugh. What can I do with my bonus actions again?
Anything that says as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
So for a
Can
barbarian,
you do bonus actions because you're grappling?
He's not grappling right now.
I am grappling.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I've
Also,
always found it
you
weird in
have,
5e. I've always found it weird in 5e. If you're grappling something, you can still hit it normally.
And they can still hit you normally.
Yeah. I end my turn.
So you do have a modifier. You have a +6 to...
Yeah, I realized that, but it's fine. It's cool. It's fine.
This thing is somehow still going. One. Natural 20.
Oh,
No
wow.
one can fuck with this.
Yes, I can.
Wait, does cutting words counter crits?
I can. Silvery
Okay.
barbs.
Alright, can I
Silvery
roll?
barbs, are you serious? You ruin all my fun.
Can I roll Stone's Endurance?
Right, so silvery barbs gives it a 4.
Oh,
So it misses anyway.
never mind.
So
Fuck
I'll,
you.
I'll put that 12 back on your sheet. Actually, no. You're going to try and silvery barbs it. It's going to try and counter your silvery barbs.
He's already done it once.
Right? It's his turn. You regain your reaction at the start of your turn.
Look at me, I'm a magic golem.
Constitution saving throw, please. Okay. Second dice full stands. Second attack is a hit.
Wait, can I roll the tail?
Yes.
Hold up. Yeah, it's just 1d8. Okay.
Right. I'm calling BS now. Every time you've rolled that flipping tail, you've rolled an 8 without fail.
Really good tail.
Don't you just ate that, David?
Hmm?
Don't you just ate that?
Right, you're being muted. Right. Yeah, it misses.
Oh,
It misses.
Mm.
It's fine. You've still got 28 you've still got whatever it is, 14 HP left.
Mhm.
13.
All I can imagine is this stone
13.
statue in a burning room being hugged by Crusoe. This is fine.
Yeah, it's all fine. It's okay. My tail will take care of it.
Thaylin, take your turn, please.
Let me miss with my bow again.
Literally, this combat has been Kuzrul just face hugging this thing, and everyone else
And me
is shooting
missing.
it.
I want my
I probably should
fights
target it.
to be very intimate.
Though I didn't get the answer to my question. If it crit and I did cutting words, would that counter it?
No,
Because it does reduce attack rolls.
no,
Okay,
because a crit. Is
I can
always-
reduce the damage.
A critical hit is always a hit.
Makes sense. If anything, just reducing the damage is what I was thinking.
Otherwise, if for some reason you add a negative modifier and you roll a crit, the negative modifier would stop you from critting.
Does a 25 hit?
A 25 does not.
Damage. What?
I'm joking. It hits him.
Man, I must have hit it right in the eye or whatever weak point the thing actually had.
It is still standing.
Right in the magic
I'm
spot.
still standing.
I was about to say, it seems to be developing and summoning a pair of Elton John glasses. Sean, it is your turn.
Alright.
Guys still standing or staying alive?
Still standing.
It's always I never can decide between the two songs.
That would be a miss. That would be a hit.
Dave, I'm sending you a revised backstory.
Cool.
Oh, does it include me in it now?
Sean. Sean.
So
Sean.
that's 11.
Calm down
Yep.
with the rolls. How do you want to do this?
Alright, so it appears that this thing has been putting his back in my face for the whole entire fight. So I would like to think as I would have been eating the back of its knee for the entire fight. And as I push my blades one last time, I hear the sound of crackling rock, and as his knees are failing, that thing basically fall on his left, I would say, and is no more animated but by whatever magic it was at one point.
So, as you thrust the rapier through and like pry apart its leg, something feels odd in the centre of this creature, and as it falls over, you see what looks like flesh and flesh and bone encased in the stone.
They're humans turned into golems. Great!
Who said that? I just said he
Flynn did.
had flesh and bone inside it.
If they're not human, we can eat them.
Perhaps it was part
It'd
of
be
the
a bit too
ritual
tough for me.
To bring the golem alive, you probably have to use some parts of some poor creature or poor mage that was subdued by the Inquisition. I don't know.
Eldrin, it's the closest you've ever been to one of these things.
I'd like to learn as much about it as I possibly can.
Yeah, same.
I guess that'd be investigation, and if you're doing it together, whoever has the higher investigation can have advantage.
Plus
I
7?
have +2.
Plus 7.
Alright.
That is pathetic.
So on 9, you definitely find... Obviously, there is some kind of human or humanoid or some kind of person encased in this stone.
Right, but do I feel anything or any traces of what caused the anti-magic field Was it the stone? Was it the remains? Was it a spell?
Do you want to make me an Arcana, John?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you rolled a 15, Eldrin, didn't you?
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay.
I thought I was rolling at advantage.
Yeah, you were. That's right. On the 15, because I was looking at the 9. On the 15, Eldrin, you you start like breaking away some of the stone. You literally just like whether it's you take hold of Kuzral's axe and just start like hacking at the stone to try and chip as much away as you possibly can. The more you chip away, the more you recognise the clothing underneath. Would you like to check out or make a history check, perhaps?
Oh.
9. I think 9 is enough for you. So, whilst Jean is looking for the what's causing the anti-magic field, you start to see clothes in a similar way that they're kind of styled very similarly to yours. As you take a look at the flesh and what's inside the stone, it describes, parts of the leg were coming out of the stone, and I imagine that's where you're breaking the casing, is where it's already shattered.
Yeah.
You start to realise that the leg is of somebody fairly young, not a total child, but certainly not someone who has reached maturity yet.
Try and break open some of the face, or where I feel a face might be.
So you start cracking the face, yeah?
Mm.
Doesn't take long for the stone to start cracking and breaking. As you start to peel it away in a bit of a panic, recognising the clothing, realising it's somebody young. You see a young lad with short, cropped brown hair, hazel eyes, and features slightly softer than yours. You see the face of Eamon.
He'll breathe in as he's dead.
He's
He
dead.
can totally
He's
become
dead.
part of this machine.
Eamon
brother.
is gone.
See tears running down my face. I try to free as much of the body as possible.
Are the others helping you destroy the rest of this stone casing?
Sure, but
Seeing as I'm further away,
Who's
I'm just
that?
going to take a peek around the corner.
You will, and this is where, Jean, you will start to find what you're looking for.
all right.
As the casing is being ripped open, there seems to be a few fairly long crystals in the chest region, spanning from one side to the other. These have obviously completely pierced Eamon's heart, but it seems to be what was channeling its seemingly anti-magic capabilities.
Right.
Eldrin, do you still have the note?
Yeah.
Would you like to take another look at that note?
Take another look.
The writing on it. It's Eamon's handwriting. You start to unfurl this piece of paper that you realise has been almost ironed shut so that it is tight, and you manage to sort of peel it away page by page, piece by piece, and it is a note on everything Eamon has found out about the Inquisitors and how they operate. The reason these anti-magic golems are so effective at what they do is because they use the lives of the loved ones of the ones they hunt. These anti-magic golems have a natural instinct to find those they are related to. Your brother learnt of a secret, it seems, because whilst they were hunting you, he was trying to assist you. Unbeknownst to you, obviously. But he was. He was in the background all the time. And he found out that the words of the one encased within is what can stop one of these things, provided that it is attached to it.
I'll fold up the note, tuck it in my inside pocket. And
Eldrin, what's happening? Who is that?
this is my brother. They've used him to try to get to me. I should never have left. This is all my fault. I'll remove the anti-magic crystals from his heart. Is it possible to remove his body from this creature?
It's, I would say, near on impossible. It is so perfectly connected to the shelling that any attempt to remove the shelling completely would destroy the body. Because you have the stone casing, which is the outer layer. Then inside you have a really thin, almost silicon-like substance. And then you have the crystal rods that go through the body. And the reason the crystal rods go through the body is so that if the human mind inside is thinking, I need to move this arm, the arm moves. And it acts as a neural relay.
But the anti-magic bit through his chest, is that removable? Oh no.
The silicon rods, you can remove them I'll say the quartz.
Crystals.
Yeah, they're quartz crystals. The quartz rods, you can remove them. They can be removed, but like I say, the likelihood is the removal of them won't leave much of the body left.
I mean, Eldrin, whatever happens to your brother, that belongs to you. You may choose how you want to, what rights, how you want to dispose of him. I do not know your culture so far, but whatever may be your choice, choose fast. I respect whatever you're going through, but the mere presence of that thing he was in meant that I don't believe it was random. So we might not want to stay too long in this place. Take the time you need, but don't take too much for your own safety. I hope you understand.
I understand. I'll gather what like tinder is around. I'll make enough to start a small fire.
Okay.
I mean, I have a good medicine approach. Maybe I could assist him while he tends to the bodies.
Of course.
And just because he used to enjoy it as a kid, I'll just start almost swirling around a little firebolt in my hand, making little shapes in the air before I push it towards him. And I'll step back.
As you push the small firebolt, you see his eyes start to glow with a reflection of the light. As the body takes to the fire like dry wood to the sun.
Could I try to pick up the star before everything goes to flame? The Inquisition insignia.
So the insignia was on a piece of carved into
Oh,
the
it
stone
was
casing.
engraved.
Yes.
Alright, sorry, my bad. I thought it was like a medal.
Yeah, no. It wasn't like a medal or a metal amulet or anything. It was actually carved into the chest plate.
Yeah, alright.
Thalen, as you come around this corner, can you make me a perception check, please? Yeah, there's nothing around there. John, as you come into this little area here, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure.
So as you come around, you get to this line here that you're sat on, and you suddenly notice at the very last second there is something poking out of this northern wall, and you manage to sort of dodge out of the way as a giant net comes flying towards you and just crashes into the wall next to you.
Okay.
Seems like there's more secrets here than you first thought.
Alright. Is this area I'm in now safe, or is there multiple nets ready to fly out the same hole as the first one did?
Make me an investigation check. seems perfectly safe now that it's been activated.
Right. So I'm just going to come back up and be in the line of sight of the other. Guys, this place might be full of traps. I just dodged one, but proceed with extreme care. Once again, I have no push to think that this is random. Nobody put one trap. There must be something around this place worth either protecting or I don't know, but proceed with caution.
Phelan, oh Phelan, where'd you go?
Phelan's exploring the back of the temple currently. Jonga, would you like to make me a perception check as you come around here? No one can see anything in this room. Everyone keeps coming to this room, but nobody can see anything in this room.
Must be because there's nothing in this room, correct? Otherwise we would have seen it.
No, we're
What,
rolling poorly.
with 4 perception checks that were lower than 7.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a room is a room, right?
Maybe your guys' eyes don't work. Let me give it a try.
Please roll lower than a 7.
But you're not in the same room,
It's
okay.
alright, he's there. Go on then, Kuzra, make a perception check.
Please.
Please roll low.
Come on, one of us. Oh,
See,
Boo.
why did you go and do that? You like just ruined everything, like the mystery of what was there, you know.
Oh, sorry, my eyes work.
You see in this room that obviously the flooring of this place is sort of matching the grass and the fields of the outside. As you look over the floor, you can see there are small indentations. Now these small indentations, they're probably no more than about, I'd say no more than about 3 foot across and like 1 foot wide, 6 inches wide, sorry, so about 1 by 6 inches, 1 foot across,
Okay.
6 inches. And they seem to be about 3-4 feet apart.
Okay. Is there
Go
one
stand on one.
next to Thalen?
Sorry.
Is there an indentation next to Thalen?
I wouldn't say exactly next to. Up against the wall, maybe.
Oh, okay. Can I toss a stone on it?
You can. Make
Okay.
me an improvised weapon check.
Okay.
So, as a thrown weapon, it will just be dexterity.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you managed to throw the rock against the wall. It's a very impressive feat.
My eyes sometimes work. Alright. Can I yell across to Thalen, tell him, hey, watch out for those indentations. They could be something mischievous.
Yeah, I mean, of course you can. Don't need to ask my permission to speak. You're the character.
Okay.
Someone said watch Kuz roll a 1.
I don't see anything.
Ugh, just avoid the one next to the wall.
Zanga says, I can throw a bigger rock.
Yeah, just
Oh, please.
you want to throw it like slightly to your right and near that wall.
Oh,
I was able to
please.
point it out. Can I move to make sure I'm not in direct line of one of those indentations?
So I can see how this is going to go. So Kuzrul, you picked up a small little pebble and thrown it. Jonga, you've seen him throw a small little pebble and you think he's challenging you to a throwing contest, so you pick up a bigger stone. Can you make me an improvised weapon check, please? It's... Oh, that was a save. It needs to be a check.
Okay.
Unless your modifiers are the same. So that is a 12. On a 12, you pick up a slightly bigger rock, and you manage to throw it where he directed you to throw it. And as you do, all three of you in that room just hear this crack of wood. And you've not thought anything of him throwing the stone until you hear this noise. And you look around, there's no wood there. No one in this building has wood.
I have a short bow.
Good throw, Jonga. I could also lift that rock, I'm just saying. It's not really about the size of the rock, more like how you use it.
Exactly.
That joke was just a stone's throw away.
Just to confirm, was there anything round this side?
I was just about to come to you guys.
Cool.
So, can I get a perception check from both of you, please?
I'm just the innocent bard. I didn't do anything.
Fucking hell.
You're not having a good day with these rolls, are you, John?
Yeah, not really.
Eldrin, as you come round here on a 16, I don't really want to give this to you because you're in the other campaign. So
You know I don't make game.
Yeah, I know. It is more a case of like, for you, it's going to be like, okay, something is. You're going to start putting pieces together in your mind about the cross games. On the opposite wall to where you're standing, there is a broken statue on the floor. Don't worry, it's not another anti-magic golem. But it is very clear to see that it is a griffin.
Now my mind is between two campaigns. I haven't seen a griffin in this one ever.
No.
No.
Can it carry us all to Terentia or whatever?
Is it magical in any sense? I'll cast detect magic as a ritual.
As you cast detect magic, oh, I can't spell. I think I know what this is, I just have to double check. Yes. Not from that statue. But there is a oh no, hold on. Shut up. It's 30-foot radius, isn't it? Detect magic?
Yes.
So you wouldn't even detect anything from the griffin because the griffin's up here.
I've got 10 minutes, so I'll do a sweep of everywhere.
Right, so you come up here. You get no sense of anything. There is no magic going on around here. Do you guys in this room over here want to do anything else?
Maybe go around the corner.
Sure.
See what's up here.
Yeah, there's nothing really, nothing much that you guys can see.
Okay.
Eldrin, Jean, would you follow Eldrin, or is Eldrin going by himself?
No, I'm going to Well, I really wanted to check what the south of me. What were those remains?
Ah, you found them. Wahahaha. You can make me an investigation check, sir.
Fine.
19. So, this is gonna be huge bombs coming now. So this statue was originally also a griffin, but on a much larger scale. As you're looking around the statue, you notice there's a couple of buttons either side of the foundation of this creature.
Okay.
Do
How
you
many,
understand
uh,
Celestial?
Do I understand Celestial? I don't. I don't actually recall the languages. I'm just going to check.
It's under abilities and proficiencies at the bottom. Abilities and languages at the bottom. You do not understand Celestial. You've got Common, Deep Speech, Elvish, Goblin, and Sylvan. You do not know what these signs say above the buttons.
How many buttons there are?
There are two. There is one
What
on the
colour?
left-hand side and one on the right-hand side. They are just pure stone. They're the same material as the statue.
So I'm going to do a roll in the chat box, and I'm going to
Verify with anyone that they know Celestial?
fucking hell. No, it was like if it was under 50, I would push one of them randomly. Above, I call someone else. Fuck it. And it seems like the universe wanted me to be a reasonable man, so I'm just.
You know, I wonder if that happens when you don't have wine. So you haven't had
I
wine
get
in a while,
boring.
right?
That's what happens when I don't have wine. I get boring as fuck. Alright?
You don't become drunk on power. I can push this button and you can't stop me.
I'm just want every of my compadre to enjoy the show if I blow myself up on some other bullshit. I'm just calling the biggest dibs on it's me who pressed the fucking button. But I'm still going to regroup with anyone else. With everyone, sorry. And I'm going to inform you all, whether you hear me or not, that I found something of utmost importance, and I want the most intellectuals of our lovely bards to accompany me. Don't
We
you
have an
speak
intellectual
Elvish,
bard?
Anyway, in other words, get your ass over here.
I speak Elvish. I don't speak Celestial.
I mean, you wouldn't, if you don't speak the language, you wouldn't necessarily know what language it is.
Yeah.
So are you?
Oh
all...
yeah, my bad. Fuck. It's celestial. I meant yeah. So I'm just going to tell everyone that I found something very interesting. I do not know what it says, so if you would all accompany me and perhaps we can practice together, because this is the only thing we have left to do in this place, I would assume.
You already checked the southeast corner over
This
here.
is the... Yeah, it's this way. Just come along.
Oh, okay.
So
Nothing bad could happen with us all standing in a circle.
So you're
It's
all
my
going
detect
over.
magic circle.
You're all going down there, are you? Okay. Eldrin, I would say whilst Jean was doing this investigation, you would have had time. I'll do this bit very quickly first. You would have had time to investigate this room, like had a look around this room, whilst he was looking over that statue. You would notice there is a large amount of illusionary magic coming from this room.
Would that be where I heard the breaking of wood earlier?
Yes.
Hmm.
An illusion. What are you implying?
We'll put a pin in that. Lots of illusion magic happening here, guys.
And then you'd hear Jean shouting for you.
Oh, Dave, you need to stop that.
Sorry.
That's just the wood breaking from the rock throw. You know, if nothing happened, I was planning to throw a rock too.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you could have tried a slightly bigger rock than Jonga's.
In fairness, that's what I was expecting.
No, that's what I was going to do if he hadn't hit it.
You just keep trying, and with the slightly bigger and bigger rocks.
So, as you come down here, Eldrin, with your detect magic, you detect no magic.
Thing, really?
Holograms.
I don't know how
It's
close
an illusion.
to celestial, like, primordial or abyssal might be. Is there anything I can make out on this?
Give me an intelligence check.
Before he does that, I'm going to cast enhanced ability Fox Cunning to give advantage on intelligence checks, which lasts up. Its concentration lasts up to 1 hour.
Oh.
I had cast it on you yet. There's so many buttons I can press.
I just pressed the
There.
button.
Alright, I mean that works. A per second spell
suppose-
slot. Woo.
I suppose as it's only a couple of words on each one, you would be able to make some sense of what the translation is. Roughly translated, one says on, one says off.
It probably says left and right, doesn't it? Did I get right?
From my vague translation, I can assume it is on and off, but what on and off means, seeing as there's lots of illusion magic around, perhaps.
Looks pretty off to me. I feel like we should keep it that way.
I would say hit off. Because it's probably on, because you know we have a tendency to leave things on. I think I left the stove on when I left, but that's why it'd be better to turn it off.
It does make sense, because I'm going to press off. If nothing happened, it's already off, and then we can try something else. If something happened, it's getting shut down. It cannot be threatening if it's shut down. Unless it is.
Unless it's an
matter.
illusion.
I'm just going to press off.
Okay. You press off.
Wow.
Well, that was underwhelming.
Are you sure you pressed it? Are you sure you pressed it?
Have you tried plugging it out and plugging it back in?
The music really picked up when you hit off, though. So it must have not been for their soundtrack.
Yep. So, real quick, can we go check where the illusion was taking place? If it has any relation with that?
I guess I'll go look.
You were looking where?
Well, actually, I won't know where the illusion is unless he tells me where it was. Where he felt illusions. Probably be better to go someone with me, 2s and 3s, safety in numbers.
Yeah, let's go check the illusion rooms.
I don't know where it was.
Top left.
Over here? No, it's too far.
Christ. I've got my map thing stuck and I can't move it. I can move that. I can't move that. Why are you doing this to me? Is that gonna help me in any way?
You just moved my map.
Yeah, you just removed the whole map from me.
I did what?
You caused an earthquake. The map moved for all of us.
Oh, no idea how. Well, I'm currently stuck in a mode I don't want to be stuck in.
Maybe click the button again?
Close window, there we go. Right, now I should be able to get back to that.
Turning it on and off always works.
Yeah. There we go. No, that did nothing to help me whatsoever.
But
Can
did
I at
it
least...
help
Oh, there we go.
us?
There we go. Alright, I can now at least move tokens.
The top left where I was with the indents, is that where the illusions were?
Yeah.
Okay. I like to move towards there. It stopped me at the wall.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now it's behaving itself. Bloody thing. And I can't minimise it from... Oh my god, this thing has been a pain in the ass. There we go. Right, there we go. So, meow. Meow. Right, I will just take everybody there now.
I see the wood now.
Wee. Come on. Come on. Behave. Wolves.
I can't do that, Dave.
Can't do what?
I was just making a joke.
Okay.
This is a reference to 2001.
So, as you guys come round, you can see two large bookcases have appeared in the walls.
Wait, are they on the left or are they on the right?
They're meant to be on the right.
Am I looking at the... Ah, okay.
They're meant to be on the left, but they've done a wonky.
Okay, I want to be on whatever side is the front of them.
Yeah, it'll be that side.
Okay.
There we go. I can... No, shoot. There we go. They're now on the right side of the history. Something's going on with
I won't
those
read
guys.
too much into it.
Probably because you moved the map during the earthquake.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes,
Shifting of,
you see
plates.
two large bookcases appear. And one of them has a very broken shelf with a large rock sitting on it.
Nice shot.
Assume this was your work, Jonker. Any good books?
What do I need books
Any
for?
books that stand out to me?
There is just a large amount of illusionary magic coming off of the shelf.
So it's not quite gone yet.
Touch it.
Well, I gave you enhanced ability. You should touch it.
Throw a slightly larger rock at it.
You want to touch it?
Touch it. I seem to be the designated toucher of things.
No, that would be a very dangerous occupation.
I'm close to a food taste tester.
Can you make me a perception check? Are you going to put your hand out where you think something is, and there's nothing there?
Ooh, let me try.
You try?
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I
Oh.
moved myself.
There you go. I really need to unlock token movement. There you go.
Where do I put that? Oh, there we go. All right. So I'm gonna try to grab a blue book. Or can I tell what books are on the shelf, or are they just shelves with no books?
No, they're just glowing for Eldrin, not for you, because Eldrin's got detect magic up.
Okay. Is there any books on these shelves?
No, not that you can see.
There's just nothing on it. I want to investigate to see if I can find anything like a hidden mechanism or anything.
Sure.
So investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know if I needed to do investigation or perception. Wow. This is the rolls you wanted us to have during the fight with the golem, right?
Since I've started a relationship with this rock, I think
So-
I'll pick it back up again.
So for anyone watching this on replay, okay, when you're a GM and you're designing puzzles, you need to also prepare for things such as the entire party failing repeatedly.
Can I pick up the rock?
Yeah, you can pick up the rock. The rock is definitely there. You can see the rock.
Trusty rock.
Yay!
Wait, there's nothing on there. It's an illusion, or has illusion magic coming off of it. The rock landed on it, but yet he can't touch it.
No, the rock landed on a shelf and broke the shelf.
But Eldrin couldn't touch the shelf.
No, he can touch the shelf, but there's nothing on the shelf. Where he's putting his hand,
Except a rock.
there is no. Yeah.
I try to throw the rock through the shelf.
So, ancient bookshelf, protected by magic, and you want to break it further.
Yeah, fuck it.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
Make me a dexterity throw, please.
I mean, he is playing a barbarian, and you're expecting him to solve a puzzle without brute force. Just saying.
Can you make me a fate roll, please, Jonga? Because I've got a few ideas. I've got a few ideas on how this can go.
Okay.
So, Jonga, you get annoyed with the party playing with dusty old bookshelves. You
bonded with the rock.
You pick up this big rock. You throw it at the shelves. The rock goes through all 3 layers of wood shelving. As you just say, duk, 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 duk. And all of a sudden you hear
You want starting a lawnmower?
Hold on.
Oh.
As 162 books come tumbling out on top of you and just bury you. And anyone else that was standing next to the bookshelves.
So effectively, he would have thrown it from a range, right, Chonga? So it would only been Thalen and
I imagine throwing it
Al-
like that, like straight down on top of it. Rather than throwing it at a range, I would just see him go. Rah! It's up to you, Jonga. If
That's why I backed up, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, you did say you backed up. Sorry, that's fine. I mean, in that case, Eldrin and Phelan, you are buried in a pile of 162 books.
I knew I should have booked it sooner.
If I wasn't grieving, I would be in heaven right now.
20 books.
The weight of knowledge is not for me.
Well, you mean all those books were on the shelves, right?
No,
They just fell off
they've
the...
fallen out of the sides of the inside of the shelf.
You have to
What
roll
do
for
I,
paper cuts.
Is this
pick one book at random and start reading it?
Is there a hole in the bookshelf?
It's not a hole in the bookshelf. So, where the shelves were sitting, you broke 3 shelving pieces and angled them down. The books were hidden in what can only be described as like a pocket dimension type place, almost like a bag of holding, but on the inside of the shelves. And as you've broken the shelf, it's basically made all the books fall out.
So he tear a hole in the pocket dimension, basically.
No, you just broke the shelf.
So that's
Same thing.
unburying the progress.
Like the shelf carries on. Like the shelf carries on. You
Carry
just
on
can't
my
see where it is.
wayward son.
It's a bit like tipping a bag of holding upside down or ripping a hole inside a bag of holding.
And I, once I get out of the books, stick my arm into where the books came from.
Yeah.
What
Are
size
you
is the
sure you
hole?
want to stick your arm in there?
Yeah.
Isn't it better to look before leaping?
I mean, what size is the hole?
See what's in there?
You're having a look, or you putting your arm through?
I'll stick my arm in. So I don't know how big the hole is.
Imagine it's the size of the rock. It's a big rock.
You feel something clasp at your arm, and as it does so, you can feel teeth start to sink into your arm. You just managed to pull it away at the last second.
Son of a bitch. Something in there.
Alright, can I have a look? What size exactly is the hole?
Yeah, I mean, you sort of have to measure it by like just reaching up and down. It seems it's the entire side panel of the bookshelf, which is about 15 foot. These are not
That's a big hole.
shelving units.
Alright. Do I see anything when I look through it? Like
If you're
without
looking at it if you're looking at it at the outside, no, it just looks like the side of a shelving unit.
it looks like just the side of the shelving unit. Alright, so but if I was to extend my arm within it, my arm would disappear
Into a pocket dimension, yes.
Alright. So I'm just going to use my mage hand.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna get it inside of there. See if I can like grab anything and bring it back.
Make me a fate roll. You certainly grab hold of something and you drag it out and it starts going as you have pulled out a baby baboon.
You know what I say about no more monkey business? That's my job.
Alright. Baby baboon. Does my character would have already seen a baboon in his life, or is it like a creature of pure imaginary tales for him? Like he probably doesn't know what is a baboon.
Your creature, your character grew up in a swamp or something, didn't they? Or lived in a swamp.
Yeah.
They would have seen what a baboon is.
Alright.
And plus, I think it was you that saw the baboon on the outside wall.
Yeah, true. Alright, guys, Well, given what happened to Eldrin Arms and what I just caught, there's definitely something living inside of here. Do you guys think that I just pulled off the only little bastard that was gnawing at Eldrin's arm?
Yes.
Or there are many more inside?
Yes, and this is a baby. Why don't you go and make me a nature check?
Nature? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Should be fine, it's just a baby. No
Alright,
harm
you
ever
know
came
what?
from stealing a baby.
I mean,
Stealing.
nobody said I was stealing.
No, you picked up the baby with the mage hand and dragged it out.
Yeah,
Can I check if there's a mother behind that hole?
yeah, Casual, put your head in there and tell us what you see.
Okay.
Oh, you
What could go wrong? Yeah. What could go wrong?
But before he does that, I'm going to cast crap. Actually, yeah. I think I'll cast if he's willing, I'll cast invisibility on him.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That'll work.
I would have been fine without it.
It was either heroism or invisibility.
So,
Alright.
are you stepping through or are you just poking your head through?
Poking my head through.
As you poke your head through, it seems like a never-ending library. Like whatever is on the other side here, these books are beyond ancient.
Okay.
You see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of baboons of different ages and sizes. One in particular gets your attention because it looks more like a spirit than an actual animal. It stands at about 25 foot tall, watching over everything that is going on. And despite your invisibility, it turns to you. Get out of my library.
Okay. I'm gonna take my head out. Alright. Eldrin, don't get too excited. But there are a lot more books in that hole. But there are also a lot more baboons in said hole. Oh, and a 25-foot spirit. It saw me, but, you know, take what you will with that information.
Does any one of you know how to talk to animals? Maybe you have an uncle who's a druid and who told you a thing or two?
Actually, I was looking at the animals, the speech, and I didn't take it. I took invisibility instead.
Alright, so could I try to calm the baboon down and try and see if there is any way to communicate with me after all? He's come from a room full of infinite libraries and books, and he is a symbol of wisdom, so perhaps there is a way to communicate without speech.
Maybe it'd be a good idea for one of us to return the baby and try to say, "Hey, we did not mean to intrude. Here's your child back." Or maybe even ask it for wisdom. Maybe it's a wise baboon.
I mean, I'm totally willing to release him. I just want to, once he's released, like maybe wave or focus on him, or I don't know if he has something to communicate with gestures or something like that.
Aha! I know how to communicate through performance. It's a universal language.
Yeah, Jack was in.
We all know reactions and actions. Don't need to speak words.
perhaps he'd be willing to parley.
Alright, I release him.
Does the baboon go immediately in, or is there? Can I?
Oh, what, you releasing the baby?
Well, yeah, I'm not going to,
Yeah,
like,
the baby
steal.
just rushes straight back in.
Can I stick my head in and like my arms up in the air in like a safe position? Like I don't want to seem threatening, but I want to, if possible, commune with this spirit.
I'm actually just going to step right through, but playing my lute in a calming manner. I wouldn't say with a strut, but with a, as in kind of playful but not intimidating.
Secret tunnels, secret tunnels.
And I would walk 500.
As you both enter through, the baboon spirit turns to you once more. I will not tell you mortals again. Remove yourself from my library.
Please, oh wise and humble spirit, sir. I only wish to know if you perhaps have some knowledge or insight of this reason. We had no idea that this bookshelf was occupied, and we humbly apologize.
We just seek answers. One of which is a cure to lycanthrope, a wise spirit.
Who's got that spirit seeker thing? Who dropped that?
I didn't. I didn't know how that dropped there.
Was that you, Bora? Did you say?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can speak with beasts.
Oh. I mean, the spirit seems to be speaking common just fine.
Spirit does.
What's my battery died?
You come to my library. You take one of my kin.
And return him.
You continue to encroach after I have told you to leave a second time. If you wish to remain here, then so be it. And I need both both Eldrin and Thalen to make me wisdom saving throws. The spirit casts imprisonment on you both and closes the door behind you.
Oh, fun.
And that is where we will be ending tonight's session.
Okay.
So thank you one and all for playing this evening. I hope you all had fun. As we leave off, we have Thalen and Eldrin separated from their party. They have successfully pissed off a spirit, it seems, and got themselves imprisoned.
We're good at pissing people off. Woohoo!
I will let you ponder what waits for you next week. Thank you to everyone who has viewed, supported tonight. And a bit of exciting news, we were actually shouted out by Fantasy Grounds themselves earlier today, so that was fun.
Yeah, woo!
Other than that, I will bid you all on the stream good night, and